everybody, it's Alex. So I'm here today with a Q&A video. I asked my followers on Instagram if you guys had any questions, so I'm going to be answering them right now. But also, I just wanted to ask you guys a quick question. So if you don't mind, leave your honest answer down below because that would be awesome. At work right now, business is pretty slow, like, because my boss, this is just like a locally owned store. It's not a chain or anything. So, things are really slow right now, so I haven't been able to work as much, and I have, a lot of bills to pay, because me and Nick are living out on our own now. And I was just wondering, because I was thinking about some ways I could make cash on the side, and I was thinking about making a, not like a boutique, but like a little website to sell some of my clothes on there. So if any of you guys would be interested in that, would you please let me know, because I'm kind of unsure if I should do it or not, and I just wanted a little bit of feedback on what you guys thought about it. Okay, so let's get started into the questions. Somebody asked me, when did your love for grunge begin? Well, I mean, when I was little, like first grade, my brother, he would always play like Nirvana, because yeah, he was in like 9th or 10th grade when I was in first grade. So, I would always hang out with him, and I would we'd listen to music together, and, we'd listen to like Nirvana, Alice in Chains. I remember we listened to like Korn and Slipknot too. I mean, I got into like a lot of different kinds of music because of my brother. Like anything he was listening to, I was listening to. And so that's kind of when, that's where my love of the music, is from. But I mean, it's kind of like one of those childhood things. Like it's just something that you're always going to love because you grew up with it, but it just makes me love it even more now. I hope that makes sense. And it's so funny, I used to sneak in my brother's room because he played guitar, he was in a band in high school and stuff. Not the band, but like in a garage band. And I would go sneak into his room, and I'd change all the little knobs on his guitars. He would get so mad at me, but I thought it was so funny. I thought I was so hilarious when I'm sure I was just being annoying. Have I ever met anyone who didn't approve of my style? Yeah, my mom, she used to, this is actually kind of a funny story. I mean, not really, but, so way back when I was in 7th grade, this was before fedora hats were popular whatsoever, and I got one, and I just loved it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Nobody really wore them that I saw, and, me and my mom were going to go to the mall one day, and I was going to wear my fedora hat, and my mom told me, I had to walk 20 feet behind her or something, or I had to take my hat off. But then most recently, this was last year, it was right around when I got out of the hospital and moved back home with my mom. She told me that I embarrass her with how I dress, and I have to wear makeup if I'm gonna go somewhere where she's around or whatever, because she doesn't want to look bad or whatever. So yeah, yeah, and also people, when I was younger, I always just wore whatever I want, and, especially kids in school, I know people made fun of me, but I just didn't care, because I also got, a ton of compliments for people saying, wow, I think it's so cool that you can just be yourself, and, at the end of the day, people, even if they don't like what you're wearing, but they still want to talk bad about you, I'm not going to say that they're jealous, because, you never know if somebody's jealous or not, but it's just the fact that they're just super bored, so just blow them off. And anyway, yeah. And then has anyone ever tried to change me in any way? Yeah, my mom kind of did with my clothes, and other than that, no. Maybe previous boyfriends have tried to kind of tell me what to wear, but I was just always I'm gonna wear what I want. What was I like in high school? I was all over the place. I went through so many different phases, but I would say most of the time I would act like I was happy and stuff, but I would just go home and cry all the time. And I don't think it was because of, I was just in high school and hormones. I know that has something to do with it, but I don't know, I felt like people never knew, they would look at me and judge me, and a lot of people told me that they thought I was like massive bitch before they even met me. And it's just because I wouldn't talk to people, and apparently that makes you a bitch. So, but yeah, I would say generally I was like shy sometimes, and other times I'd be like outgoing, but I mean, I never felt like I had control over my body. I don't know if that makes sense. I just kind of felt like it was all like an out of body experience, especially now that I look back on things and I don't really remember a lot of things. It's just kind of weird. And then, do I think Nick is going to go far with his music? I think he's really good. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I definitely think that Nick's going to go far with his music. I mean, everybody that he shows it to, they just fall in love with it, and they either, want to download it, or like he gives people his demos and stuff. And I mean, I just think he's so unique in like all the different, directions that he can go with his music. I mean, it's just insane because, I don't know, that just shows just how flexible, but also how like, how intellectual he is about music. So I don't know. Nick, he's my sweetie, I think the world of him. I really think he's going to go far with his music. Also, I will leave down below a link to their Facebook page and also to their Bandcamp page, Nick's band. Their band name is Euphoria, by the way, in case you don't know. But yeah, if you go to their Bandcamp, you can download and listen to songs, their songs on there, and you can download them for free, so it's really cool. What has my style been like over the years? Well, let's see. I went through like a really like kind of like little kid phase when I was in 6th grade because I was like super confused about, kind of going through adolescence and stuff. And then 7th grade, I was just kind of like generic or whatever. And then in 8th grade, I went through my emo phase. And then 9th grade, that was my hippie phase / like Hollister American Eagle phase. And then 10th grade, I don't even remember, but I got really comfortable in my style when I was like a senior in high school. Who are my main style inspirations? I would definitely say Courtney Love to an extent. I love people's style that I find just kind of browsing over the internet. I'm pretty picky with things I like now. I hate to say it, but I'm really particular. I also love Angela Chase's style. I used to be a lot more into like Enid style from Ghost World, but I mean, I still love dressing like that, and I love seeing people dressed like that. I don't know, I haven't been really wearing that many skirts lately, so I've been more of a jean person lately, or dresses, which, I don't know, that might be irrelevant. But that's all I can really think of right now. I've kind of been like in a weird rut where I don't really know where I want to go with my style. So I don't know. I'm kind of just awkward right now about it. What is my go-to outfit when I'm in a hurry? Either just like throw on a dress, tights, and boots, or I'll wear just some like mom type jeans with just a shirt, and like throw on just like a little light sweater or kimono over it. And I would wear like moccasins with that because they just slip on really. What are my top 5 favorite songs? Oh wow, that's hard. All Apologies by Nirvana, Electric Head Part 1 by White Zombie. This is difficult. Those are my top 2 like of all time, but I'm just gonna name some that I've been listening to a lot lately. I've been listening to a lot of Tom Petty lately. I've been listening to Harvey Danger and Godsmack a lot lately. I don't know why I've been obsessed with the Spirit in the Sky song by Norman Greenbaum. What movies have I seen recently? Well, last night Nick and I started watching The Wicker Man, the one with Nicolas Cage in it. I'm not really into that. Then over the weekend I watched The Possession, which I've seen that already. Nick and I just rented 2 movies. They both look really good. I'll let you know if they're good. What else? We've been watching movies, but at the same time, we've been watching more TV shows, I think. Oh my gosh. Are you guys like watching the True Detective show? Because the last episode was on Sunday. I was so obsessed with the whole show all the way up until the ending, and the ending just really disappointed me. Do I like horror? Yes, I do like horror. I'm pretty bad at saying that word. It always sounds like I'm saying horror. Am I enjoying the job / profession that I've chose? Yes, I definitely enjoy it, because I mean, the reason I really wanted to get into it was ever since I was little, I loved doing like collages, off and on scrapbooking, and I love just decorating things. And pretty much what I do is just like collaging on the computer, or like making things look really cute and cool, for like people's birthdays, baby shower invitations, business cards, flyers, what have you, anything pretty much. And I don't know, I just think it's so much fun. I have a knack for just putting things together. That's actually one of the things I'm good at. I also look at it, sometimes as outfits. Like, I love putting outfits together. That's almost like a collage to me. So anything kind of like that, I like doing that. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope that you're all doing great.